This is Steve Robbins. Welcome to the Get It Done Guy's quick and dirty tips to work less and do more. You'd think, being the Get It Done guy and all, that I would really value cleaning. I'd have the neatest, most organized house in the world. Well, I do. If by neat you mean messy, and by organized you mean stuff is all over the place. Earlier this year, however, Schmoopy delivered an ultimatum. This year is the year of learning how to organize the room. The very thought was terrifying. Fortunately, right about the time we made that decision, I stumbled across a rather remarkable book that claims to be how to organize your closet and your stuff. But it's really about how to organize your life. It's called The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up by Marie Kondo. Marie Kondo is a professional organizer from Japan. As she goes to great lengths to emphasize, she is not obsessive about tidying up. She's just like any other person who at the age of 5 would go over to their neighbor's house and declutter, and then come home and tidy up her siblings' bedrooms. Just like you or me. Her book is intriguing. Much of her advice is counterintuitive, but she says over and over, follow her organization system to the letter and your life will be transformed. Being transformed sounds really cool, almost as cool as being Batman. So Schmoopy and I decided to read the book and try it. As she cleans, she talks to her possessions. She thanks them for being in her life. She even runs her hands over each and every object. It's all very consent-based. We resolved to give her unusual method a try. Now, even though it took me 16 years of therapy to stop talking to inanimate objects, we figured we should start. We learned that her system works. It is life-changing. So, come with me to explore some of her non-intuitive principles. Declutter by category, not by room. Most personal organizing systems are based on knowing how to organize your room. They tell you to go through room by room and organize one room before starting on the next. Instead, Marie has you clean by category. The first category is clothes. You gather up your clothes and you put them all in one big pile, or in my case, spread carefully over the bed, for organizing. This is also convenient because when you talk to your clothes, you can talk to them all at once without having to yell at the clothes that are in the other room. If you have a lot of clothes, you can subdivide the clothes into sensible subcategories and do each subcategory separately. Shirts, pants, underwear, costumes, fetish gear, and so on. Take everything out from where it lives. Taking everything out of its normal place and putting it in one place, either the pile or the bed, really gives you a sense of everything you own. It lets you see every single item in the context of every single other item that you own. Oh, look, there's that pink paisley spandex bodysuit you so love and you keep in the upstairs closet. And for the first time, you're seeing it right next to your basement discovery, which is the puce paisley spandex bodysuit. Now, if you'd gone room by room, you would never have remembered that you own both of them. But seeing them together, you realize that there really can be too much of a good thing. Not only do you get to see everything in one place, but by taking it all off the shelves, now you have empty shelves. When it's time to put stuff back, figuring out how to organize your room starts with a blank slate, which is really liberating. Discard first. The way I used to declutter was by going through my room item by item and deciding where each thing would go. As you surely know from listening to my episode on how to clean your apartment fast, I create the organization on paper to be speedy, and then I move everything to where it belongs. Marie Kondo would never let me do anything so crass. She would lasso me in my tracks, get out her Kenbaku handbook, those are decorative Japanese knots used especially for bondage, and keep me firmly immobilized while she explains the proper discipline for cleaning a room. Once you've gathered a category in one pile, discard everything you don't want to keep. First and foremost, discarding comes before you decide how to organize your room. This way, you've touched and handled every item in your category. By the time you're ready to put them away, you have a sense for everything you have and you can plan your storage smartly. You know how much or how little you actually intend to keep, and since your storage areas are completely empty, because remember you piled everything into the middle of the room, you have maximum flexibility in how to reuse your space. Sort by joy. How do you decide what to discard? I'll bet you think it's some rule you've heard before, like, if you haven't touched it in the last year, toss it. Nope. Marie's criteria, like everything else about her, is unusual. Touch every object, pick it up, thank it for being in your life, be grateful, and then ask, does this bring me joy, here, now, today? If the answer is no, let it go. But I might need it someday. Let it go, unless the thought of having it around just in case brings you joy. What will my evil parent-in-law say when they notice that there's suddenly no pictures of them anywhere in the house? Who cares? They're evil. Throw their pictures away. Heck, burn them. Unless, of course, that would count as a mystical sacrifice that would just feed their store of energy for evil. Most of the life-changing magic of tidying up is spent walking you through all of the excuses that you'll find to keep stuff that don't bring you joy and showing why you should really get rid of them anyway. She starts with the easy stuff, like getting rid of old clothes, and works her way up to how to get rid of mementos and nostalgic possessions. I can't overstate this principle, and neither can Marie. By keeping only items that bring you joy, everywhere you look in your home is filled with things that bring you joy. Joy is everywhere. It is really, really awesome. The first steps in Marie Kondo's method are sort by category, put everything in one pile, discard first, and keep only things that bring you joy. In the next episode on this topic, we will learn more about her awesome method. Soon, you'll be living the dream of a gorgeous, clutter-free world. This is Steve Robbins. Follow Get It Done Guy on Twitter and Facebook. I help people have extraordinarily productive careers and lives. If you want to know more, visit steverobbins.com. That's SteverRobbins.com. Work less, do more, and have a great life.